Hello everyone and welcome, I am Zirconix and today I'm playing some more EU4 as France. So we just had our cores come in, up here, they've been completed, we're now working on Azur. We're waiting for our points to build up. We should be able to get an idea fairly soon actually. I think it's 400 points and then we can pick up that and then get an extra general and we can split our armies up better. Meanwhile our truce with England will be coming up in January. Ooh, January actually. Let's stop drilling now then, not that it helps us much. England is allied with Thomond. Yeah, I don't think Thomond's going to be particularly of a problem with us. Which one are they? This one. One of these. Okay, it's actually three of these, but still, I'm not worried. If they land troops, they're going to be isolated, I'll just pick them off. It'll be just like our first war all over again. So let's get the idea in, get our general, get our armies ready, and then we'll smash England. And just pray to God that Burgundy doesn't decide to invade us at that point. Now we could fight a war. Fighting England we're not going to call our allies in, but if Burgundy attack us then they will be called in, so that could be good for us. We've got a free diplomat now, what should I do with him? Well, we're going to need him to declare war, so keep him for now. Let's just grab our troops together so we can split them out. I know we shouldn't really be doing this because it will give us a bit of attrition, and we are going to tick over and actually take that attrition hit. So that happens at the first of a month. Well, I never claimed to be able to min-max this game particularly well. There's our truce expired. Okay, growth of the business of books of hours. Our efforts to maximise trading profits in the area of Savoy has borne fruit in the province of Lyonnais. Entrepreneurs have managed to greatly increase the output of books of hours and have found new markets in our capital for the processed goods. Okay, 2-base production. That is really nice. And we've gained humiliate rival Casus Belli against England. We can humiliate our rivals. Yeah, we're not going to be taking London anytime soon. But we can take all these. So our allies won't join. Castile doesn't owe us 10 favours. Savoy is in debt and thinks it's a distant war and don't have any manpower. Well, I hope you build up your manpower for when Burgundy attack me. If they attack me. So, need a few more months actually to get our... Another month to get our idea in. Then we'll get our general. Let's drop the speed down, ready for the war. We can invest in a new idea. And picking this idea now will increase our innovativeness by 1 because we'll be the first ones to take it. Woo, innovation. We're getting corruption because of overextension. That will go down once we get that core of Anjou completed. Okay, so we can now get our general. Now our army tradition is only 15.3, so can we get one from the nobility? No, we have to wait until 1466, 6 more years, to get one with 40 tradition. Okay, I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way, except I can't because I need 50 military points. I didn't plan this very well, did I? Well, you know what? We don't need a second general at the moment, because England have no troops here. One general will do. We'll roll one once we get the military points. So we'll declare war, and we shall take... Are any of these forts here? What's my fort? Fort level. Okay, so there's a fort level of 2 in Caen. But these 3 are not forts. So I'll make Alencon as the war goal. Nice and easy to take. And let us do that. Okay, we're now at war with England. So let's take our general. We want, since it's a fort level of 2, we want 6 troops in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a 7th. Just in case of any attrition ticks. and we'll send you to Kane. Meanwhile, these guys will split up and take the other 3. So you take Co. You take Constantin. And you take Alencon. And we'll leave you in reserve in Paris. And we'll leave this 10k here, if England do happen to raise any troops. Which they might do. They did bring some troops over when Burgundy were attacking them, but they also might have lost all their manpower. They've only now just gone bankrupt. It does seem to happen quite a lot, that. So besieging these down, ships aren't an issue. I'm going to put to speed 3. Normally I do wars on speed 2, but there are no land battles that we need to worry about, unless England lands some troops, but we can see that coming. Anatomical theatre. Oh, I like this event. Local doctors have begun to pay good money to study fresh corpses. So we can either say, oi, stop doing that, and lose some innovativeness. We can let them do it, but it gives unrest in Massive Central. Or we can gain innovation, lose prestige, and still get a lot of unrest. I don't like innovation that much. I don't feel it does too much for me. All power cost minus 0.3. I mean, is really a big deal? Losing 1 from that? I don't want to take the unrest hit. We have rebel factions in Brittany and Provence that could fire relatively soon, so... Ah, here's England's fleet. 6 heavies, 2 lights. They're blockading us, but they're not got any troops there. So, nothing they can do. Now, we don't want to loot these provinces, really. Because we want to take them. So we don't want them to be devastated when we get them in our control. Burgundy's insulted England. Good for them. Oh yes, our power projection has gone up again because we've declared war on England. So that is good news. More English ships here blockading us. And even more English ships blockading us. They really do have a lot of ships, England. Oh no, Army Reformer has passed away. So we have a free advisor slot. Can we get one from the estates? No, we can get a skill. Skill 3 is pushing it a bit. Come on, game. And these are... yeah, they're skill 3s already. We don't have that much money. The bourgeoisie. So no. There's not we can get there. Let's just get a normal guy in. What are our options? Land maintenance modifier minus 10%. Yeah, we'll take that. Fort defense, he's older, so he's going to die soon anyway. But he does cost less. Or we can go +2 and get discipline. That would be useful against Burgundy, but it's not very useful right now. And it's a lot of money a month, 433. We're only making 262. So I think we'll stick with this guy. Still giving us 11 military points. Almost enough for a general. Another 2 months. Kane is falling quickly because of our 3 siege pip general. Now if we had artillery now, they'd be going so fast. Oh god, another one's died. Our treasurer. Now if we could get a +2 out of these guys, skill 2, that would be great. Because it'd be half price and we could afford that. But a skill 3 is going to cost way too much still. Even a skill 2 is 433, so skill 3 is going to be like 6 at half price, something like that. Too much for us anyway. So which one of these do we want? Prestige +1. Yeah, I'll take you. Okay, it doesn't look like England's going to be trying to take any troops over again, so this is another kind of slow, easy war. But at least in this one our war score will tick up faster, because we actually have the war goal. And we occupy their provinces. And we've taken Kane. So there's not much more we can do now. We just got to wait for war score to tick up and England to get bored of being in a war. How does that work then? Thomond is being blockaded? Not by us. Oh, 100% of them is... I don't know what that's saying. That definitely seems to be saying blockade percent is 100%, but... Are they at war with someone else? Is that it? They are. They're at war with... Tyrone. And Leinster, so they're blockading them. That's good to know. I mean, the war extortion is... going to take a while to tick up. They're high, but we'll get them. We just need to wait for time to tick. So that's not a concern. Meanwhile, we've got enough points now for our new general. And he's come out as a 0431. Well, that 4 shock pips is pretty amazing, really. Naught in fire isn't the best, but shock is what we want at this point. Until guns get better. Burgundy is insulting Austria. Burgundy, you're being very nice to people. Maybe someone should teach you a lesson. Maybe that someone should be us. Burgundy, you part-time French people anyway. Free Holland, let them off. I would like to go to war with Burgundy, but I need Castile on my side to do it, I think. Just to be certain. We've won the war against England now. Brittany, our truce is up in 71, so that's a while away. I'm going up to 4 speed. England ain't doing nothing. Savoy have annexed Montferrat. Burgundy's insulting Castile now. Okay, who are our rivals? England, Ottomans and Denmark. It'd be nice to rival Burgundy. Not sure if we can. We certainly can't while we're at war with England anyway. Oh yeah, our forts have been turned on. Let's turn them off. I won't turn them all off just in case Burgundy declares war. If Burgundy were sensible, they declare war now on me. So they might not be too sensible. We'll leave that one on and we'll leave Paris on. Save us a bit of dosh. Okay, let's see what we can take in a peace treaty. Nothing at the moment because we're only 17%, but in general, what can we take? All of them? England and Burgundy might form a coalition against us. Well, I think we've just proven that England are toothless. Burgundy being in a coalition against us? On their own? Is it really a coalition? I don't think so. So we need 37 to take that. That's perfectly doable. We can let it tick up to that. Let England get a bit bored of being occupied. Burgundy tilting the Palatinate. Burgundy, what is on with you? Do you not have any friends? Ah, Savoy will join us now. I don't think we need you, Savoy. We've finished coring Anjou. How's our unrest doing? Going down. But rebels are getting high. We've got enough troops to easily smash them if they spring up. 2.4 years, 2.9 years. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not too worried. Tyrone has accepted peace. Tyrone has disappeared. Thomond is becoming Ireland, it seems. They're the ones to back in Ireland. Okay. Austria have embraced the Renaissance. How are we doing on the Renaissance? How are we doing? That tech penalty is getting relatively high now, unfortunately. We're still 5 years ahead. In 5 more years, that tech penalty will be 16%? Is it 1% a year? I think it's 1% a year. I'm not sure on that. So some of our provinces haven't got Renaissance at all yet. Leon's close to getting it. And we need a lot more to get it first. Still going to be a while for us. Now I could use state edicts and turn advancement spread on, that would speed it up. But the cost of that is pretty high, relatively. Oh, royal marriage with Savoy's ended. You know what, Savoy? I like you at the moment. You can be royal married. Spy network against England is no use anymore. Let's get it back going on Burgundy. Ottomans are attacking Venice. Oh, Venice have taken over a bit. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Good luck, you guys. Austria have called for a crusade against Ottomans. Kind of busy right now, so sorry, Pope. Scotland have attacked England now. Nice one, Scotland. Is this going to be a Scottish campaign again, where they take over as Great Britain? Thormund have said F off to England. You are not looking good, England, I'm afraid, this campaign. I say I'm afraid, I don't really care. I am betraying my countrymen right now, but I did that as soon as I decided to play as France. I'll get over it. Okay, rebels are getting close now in Brittany. So, we will take our shock army and we'll park them over here so they're ready. Tyrannical ruler has expired. I don't remember when I did that. I think I executed someone. It seemed good at the time. So 1.5 years for them. Too many cowards. Our increasing focus on offensive doctrine has made it harder to find brave peasants to fill the ranks. Ridiculous complaints about being cannon fodder are frequently spouted to our recruitment officers. How can you be cannon fodder when there aren't any cannons yet? Come on. Those fools. Okay, so we lose a bit of professionalism. Not ideal. Manpower. 5,000. It's not great to lose, but it's not a big deal at this point. We're not losing men anyway. Later on in the game, those sort of events can make you lose 15,000 manpower. That starts to hurt a bit. Declining power of the nobility. As both influential landowners and traditional warrior class in our state, the nobility have not fared well lately. They've been fighting a lot and poor coordinated power plays. They've lost influence. So they've literally lost influence. So that's good, because they were getting quite high. 71.5 was cutting it fine. I'm glad it's gone down rather than up, otherwise we'd have had a disaster on our hands. Desmond declared war on Leinster. There's a lot of Irish fighting happening. And Kildare have declared war on Leinster. I don't think Leinster's going to survive long. England's war enthusiasm is medium, but we're not at 37 yet, so we'll let that tick up still. Rebel uprising, 90%. Yeah, Brittany's going to fire soon, and Provence might not be too far behind it. Let's get you guys south. Denmark declared war on Lithuania. So we've got claims on these two and these two. I don't think we're able to take more than that in a first war against Burgundy anyway. Especially after taking these ones from England. Nope, there's our revolt. 16 stack. Should be wiped out quite easily. Will cost us manpower. There. A new champion of the joust. During a recent jousting tournament, an unheralded commander surprised all in attendance by besting everyone. So what can we do with him? We can tighten the rules to make sure it doesn't happen again and gain 25 legitimacy. Well, that would be a waste since we're at 91 and it's rising every year anyway. Or we can get a general with 100 edition. But we'd lose prestige or we'd lose legitimacy. Or we can take that legitimacy hit. The prestige hit isn't as good, but 100 edition general. This should be a god tier general. Let's see how we just wiped out that stack. We lost 2,000 men. And that general has gained a hardy warrior trait, so less attrition. That's good. who is our new general? 343, but no siege. Okay, so we've got 2 battle generals and 1 siege general now. Is this costing us military points? No, I think we can have 3. Yeah, we can have 3 leaders, so that's good. So we can split into a 3rd army when we need it. We'll keep it at 2 for now. And in fact, let's get that drilling happening. Not with you, actually, because there's going to be a uprising down there soon. We've defeated the uprising here, so they won't have anything for a while, unless, yeah, minus 100 from recent uprising. Doesn't last too long, that, but it'll do for a good few years. Separatism will have kicked down by then as well. Some wars over in the east. And so we're just waiting for the war with England to tick up. How much more war score can we get? 14.2 more. Okay, that's just a matter of time. England's war enthusiasm is dropping because their exhaustion is going up. And ours shouldn't be because we're not doing anything. We're not losing troops, we're not... Blockades might be hurting it a bit. Yeah, war exhaustion is going up slightly, but 0.01 a month due to blockade of ports. Could do without it, but it's not a problem. 0.31 is nothing. Okay, well, I think we'll call it there for now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.